up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Trina. All my day one supporters, big up yourself. Guys, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas and it feels a lot like Christmas. Today, we're making the famous Christmas cake, fruit cake, black cake, whatever you want to call it. But I want to wish you all a merry and a prosperous season. Let's get into the recipe. So okay guys, here are our ingredients and the proportion of what I'm using will be in the description below. So here we have our fruit puree, which I will leave a link in the description below of how I've prepared it. And here we have our eggs, which I went ahead and removed the eye from the egg, that little white thing there. That's what we learned from our parents. I think it's a Caribbean thing. And I also have some lemon zest in the eggs there. I have some flour there, I have some baking powder, some salt, some cinnamon, and some nutmeg. On sugar and some wine. And over here we have our browning and our vanilla. And over here we have our butter, of course. And I must mention that your butter must be soft at room temperature, and also your eggs. So it's best for you to take out your butter overnight. Yes, and your eggs as well. So we're gonna go ahead and cream our butter a little, and then we go in with our sugar. If you have a stand mixer, go ahead and use it. I don't have one, so I'm using my hand mixer. But if you don't have a hand mixer or a stand mixer, you can use a wooden spoon. That's what we used to use back in the days. I don't remember seeing my mother with a hand mixer or a stand mixer. Yes. So guys, don't let anything stop you from making your fruit cake. As you go along, you want to scrape down the edges. Yes, so that everything is nicely mixed. So I've been mixing for almost 25 minutes. I think I'm done now. You just want to ensure that your butter and your sugar cream together like fluffy. Yes, I think this consistency is enough for me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with our eggs, and I'm gonna go in with them 2 by 2. You don't want to pour in all the egg at once. You want to mix it in a little. So a little patience here. Here I'm going in with the last set of eggs. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and add some lemon juice here. So now that our eggs are nicely combined, we're now gonna go ahead and add our fruits. And when it comes down to the fruits, guys, it depends on how you like your cake. If you like a heavier cake, you use more fruits. And if you like a lighter cake, it means that you use less fruits. Alright. I am actually making a 10-inch cake. This batter is for a 10-inch cake. And guys, don't worry about the look of the mixture here. That's how it's gonna look until the flour is added. I'm gonna go ahead and add some vanilla here and some almond essence. And if you're using rose water, you can add it here. But I'm not using any rose water. I'm not a fan of rose water. Yes, so we're gonna mix that in now. I'm gonna go ahead and add some wine to the mixture. And that's red label wine or fruit wine or any sweet wine of your choice. Or if you want to mix the wine with some rum, that's okay also, but I'm using wine here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and sieve our dry ingredients. Yes guys, sieving is better. It does help with the texture of your cake and also to remove any lumps that may be in your flour. So guys, use a whisk here. If you do have one, don't use a knife like me. I do have a whisk, but the knife was closer to me, so I just grab it. But I'm being very careful not to damage my strainer. I'm now gonna go ahead and mix our dry ingredients with our wet ingredients, but I'm going in with the flour a little at a time. Actually, I'm going in 2 parts, but you could actually go in with 3 parts. So mix a little first and then mix again. So we are folding and cutting, fold and cut. So now I'm gonna go in with the next half and same procedure, fold and cut. Next we want to go ahead and add our browning. This part is very tricky, so I'd advise you to add a little at a time. I'm going in with 3 tablespoons first. I know I'm gonna need more, but I prefer to mix so, and then I look and then I have an idea of how much more I will need, because too much browning can make your cake bitter and you don't want that. It all depends on how dark you like your cake. I like my cake dark but not too dark. So here I can see that I need more browning, so I'm going in with 1 more tablespoon here, and then I think I'm gonna go in with another half there, so that's 4.5 tablespoons. You want to ensure that you mix in the browning very well so that it is evenly distributed. It went in with another half tablespoon of browning, so in a total I've used 5 tablespoons. Yes guys, and we're now gonna go ahead and pour in our batter into our baking tin. So what I've used a baking spray. Yes, a non-stick spray. Yes, it's very good, but if you don't have one, you can just line your baking tin with a piece of parchment paper. Your oven should be already preheated. I've baked my cake for 1 hour at 180 degrees Celsius, but it all depends on your oven. So what you need to do, you need to test your cake before you remove it. You can use a toothpick or a knife to put in the middle, and when it comes out almost clean, your cake is baked. Don't expect it to be very clean, because this cake is moist. So you will see something on the toothpick or the knife, but it must be almost clean. Alright, so I'm just gonna level the top of the cake. You don't want to put it in the oven like that, you just want to knead it up. Yes, like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean the edges here around my baking tin like that. And then I'm just gonna give it a little shake to remove the air bubbles. In the oven I have a tray with some water below the cake, so as the cake bakes it steams. So our cake is done. It smells a lot like Christmas in here. Yes guys, lovely. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna spray some wine here on the cake. You need to spray some wine on your cake while it's hot. And I'm just gonna let it sit and cool, and then I cut into it. So you see, after the cake is cool, the crack on the cake it gets smaller. A little crack in your cake is not a big problem. Yes, so look at it, guys. Take a close-up look. We're gonna go inside now, and then you see the beauty of this cake. If you reached thus far in the video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Remember to like and share with your friends and family. And if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for some more awesome recipes. Guys, the cake is so soft, flavorful. Look at it, guys. You can see that it's very moist, just the way I like it. This slice is really big. I went in too much, but that's okay. I really do hope you guys try the recipe, because you will absolutely love this cake recipe. I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing, and also subscribing. See you in my next video. Bye.